Heavenly Father, I come before you today with a heart open to understanding the profound mystery of your blessing. In this moment of vulnerability, I recognize that your generosity is not merely about personal comfort, but about a deeper, more transformative purpose that extends far beyond my individual experience. Lord, I acknowledge that blessing is not a transaction, but a sacred relationship. When you pour out your grace, it is not simply to satisfy my immediate desires, but to reshape my entire spiritual landscape. Your blessing is a divine invitation to participate in something far greater than my own limited perspective. I want to understand the true nature of your compassion. The world often sees blessing as a personal achievement, a sign of individual favor. But you reveal a more profound truth, that your generosity is meant to flow through me, not just to me. Help me to see blessing as a river, not a reservoir, a conduit of your love, not a private possession. In the depths of my heart, I recognize my tendency to view blessings selfishly. I have often approached you with a mindset of personal gain, seeking comfort, provision, and personal advancement. But you are calling me to a higher understanding, that every blessing is an opportunity to reflect your character, to become an instrument of your compassion. Teach me to see blessing as a spiritual responsibility. When you favor me, it is not just for my comfort, but for a greater purpose. Your generosity is strategic, intentional, designed to transform not just my life, but to extend hope and healing to those around me. Help me to understand that I am blessed to be a blessing. Lord, break down the walls of my self-centeredness. When prosperity comes, when favor surrounds me, help me to look beyond my immediate circle. Expand my vision to see the broader human community, the broken, the marginalized, those who are struggling and in need of hope. Let my blessing become a bridge of compassion. I want to cultivate a heart that sees your generosity as a sacred trust. Each moment of favor is not just a personal gift, but a spiritual assignment. Help me to recognize that when you bless me, you are equipping me to be an agent of transformation in a world desperate for hope and healing. Remind me that your blessing is not about perfection, but about potential. You do not choose me because I am worthy, but because you see the possibility of your love being demonstrated through my life. Help me to embrace this profound truth, that every blessing is an opportunity to reveal your character. In moments of abundance, guard my heart from pride. When success comes, when provisions are generous, help me to remain humble. Let me never forget that everything I have is a gift, a demonstration of your incredible grace. My role is not to hoard, but to honor, to allow your blessing to flow through me. Lord, I want to understand the global dimension of your compassion. Your love is not limited by geographical boundaries, cultural differences, or human-made divisions. You see humanity as a connected tapestry, and you desire blessing to be a force of healing and restoration that transcends all human limitations. Lord, as I continue to reflect on the profound nature of your blessing, I recognize that this journey is not about personal accumulation, but about spiritual transformation. You are inviting me into a deeper understanding of how your generosity can become a powerful instrument of hope and healing in a world desperately seeking light. Teach me to see blessing as a spiritual ecosystem. Just as in nature, where every element is interconnected, your blessing is not meant to exist in isolation. Each act of generosity, each moment of favor, is designed to create a ripple effect of compassion that extends far beyond my immediate circumstances. I want to understand the spiritual mathematics of your blessing, where multiplication happens through surrender. When I hold on to my blessings tightly, they become stagnant. But when I open my hands, when I allow your generosity to flow through me, something miraculous happens. Blessing becomes a living, breathing force of transformation. Lord, help me to recognize the prophetic potential of compassion. Every act of kindness, every moment of generosity is a declaration of your kingdom. In a world divided by fear, competition, and scarcity, help me to be a living testimony of your abundant love, a beacon of hope that challenges the darkness. Break down the barriers of my limited perspective. Show me the interconnectedness of human experience. Help me to see that my blessing is not just about my personal journey, but about participating in a larger narrative of redemption and restoration. Every moment of generosity is a thread in the grand tapestry of your divine plan. I want to cultivate a heart of radical empathy. When you bless me, help me to immediately look outward. Let my first response to favor be a search for those who are struggling, those who need hope, those who have been marginalized or forgotten. Transform my blessing into a bridge of compassion. Lord, teach me to be a steward of your generosity. Help me to understand that blessing is not a destination, but a journey. Each moment of favor is an invitation to grow, to expand my spiritual capacity, to become more like you. My role is not to accumulate, but to distribute, to be a conduit of your love. In a world that celebrates individual success, help me to champion collective hope. Let my blessing become a catalyst for community transformation. When you favor me, help me to immediately look for ways to lift others, to create opportunities, to be an agent of systemic change. Remind me that true blessing transcends material provision. While physical needs are important, the deepest form of blessing is spiritual, the restoration of hope, the healing of broken spirits, the reconnection of humanity with your divine purpose. Help me to see blessing through this transformative lens. Lord, expand my understanding of compassion. Help me to recognize that every act of generosity is a prophetic declaration of your kingdom. When I extend kindness, when I choose to see beyond my own needs, I am participating in a divine narrative of restoration and hope. Lord, as I conclude this prayer, I recommit myself to being a vessel of your transformative blessing. You have not chosen me for personal comfort, but for a divine purpose that extends far beyond my individual journey. Every moment of favor is an invitation to participate in your grand narrative of redemption and hope. I want my life to be a living testimony of your generous love. In a world fractured by division, competition, and scarcity. Help me to be a counter-narrative of compassion. Let my blessing become a bridge that connects, a light that illuminates, a force that brings healing and restoration wherever I go. Teach me to see blessing as a spiritual responsibility. When favor surrounds me, when provision comes, help me to immediately look beyond my personal needs. Expand my vision to see the broader human community, the broken, the marginalized, those who are struggling and in desperate need of hope. Lord, break down the walls of my self-centeredness. Help me to understand that your blessing is not a private possession, but a sacred trust. Every moment of generosity is an opportunity to reveal your character, to demonstrate a love that knows no boundaries, a compassion that transcends human limitations. I want to cultivate a heart that sees potential in every person. When you bless me, help me to recognize the divine spark in others. Let my generosity become a way of affirming human dignity, of seeing beyond circumstances to the incredible potential you have placed within each person. Remind me that true blessing is about transformation, not just transaction. Help me to move beyond surface-level kindness to a deeper, more radical form of compassion that seeks to restore, to heal, to bring hope in the deepest sense of the word. In a world that celebrates individual achievement, I choose to champion collective hope. Let my blessing become a catalyst for community transformation. When you favor me, help me to create opportunities, to lift others, to be an agent of systemic change that reflects your kingdom's values. Lord, help me to understand the prophetic power of compassion. Every act of generosity is a declaration of your kingdom, a moment where heaven's values intersect with earthly realities. Let my life be a living epistle of your love, a testimony that challenges the darkness and brings hope. I commit to being a conduit of your blessing, not a container. Help me to release the gifts you've given, to allow your generosity to flow through me like a mighty river of hope. My role is not to accumulate, but to distribute, to be a living demonstration of your transformative love. As I continue this journey of faith, I declare my trust in your purpose. My life is not about personal comfort, but about participating in your grand narrative of redemption. Help me to see beyond my immediate circumstances, to trust in the bigger story you are writing through my life.